Welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. We have said glass right here, and we have said beer right there. So why don't we get going and put said beer into said glass so I can know exactly what I've been interested in this beer for. This is another episode of my Oktoberfest style beers, and I've been going on a big kick on the pumpkin style beers and the Oktoberfest style beers. And what I wanted to see is that how does this one fare up to one of my favorites, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. That is the primary beer that had gotten me into craft beer, and this one is just another one from a company that has recently entered the Ohio market, and I want to introduce to you the DuClaw Mad Bishop. This is it says "Lead Us into Temptation Oktoberfest." It comes in 6% alcohol by volume. It is a lager. And I want to see just how it fares up with the Oktoberfest. I mean, it's calling itself an Oktoberfest, so therefore I'm hoping that it lends itself more towards the Marzen style than the Festbar style. So let's go ahead and crack this open. I don't need to keep this, but I do want to show you that this bottle alone, I don't know how others would feel about it, but I picked this specific bottle up. I don't know if you can see that, but $2.09. $2.09, I don't know about that, but let's go ahead and pour it. This looks more like a festive beer than than the traditional, but that is just off the pour. That is a nice, beautiful white head. Man, look at that. That is a fluffy, tight-laced bubble white head. It smells... just from the bottle, man. As for... Ooh, that's got lively carbonation. Let me set this off over to the side here so you can see said Mad Bishop. As for coloring, that is a beautiful... copper color. Look at that. Very copper amber color. That is beautiful. So far I'm surprised. There is some floaties. I don't worry about floaties. It could be hot particles, it could be malt particles, but I am looking very close, kind of magnifying it towards a white background. I do see some particles in there, but I'm not worried. It's not a big particles or anything like that. You can see my fingers behind it, so therefore you know it is a filtered beer. Let me stir this up and get some kind of aroma on it. Here we go. Ooh. Very roasty, very meaty. Seriously, it almost smells like it's been roasted over some kind of meat. Very strange, but yet it smells very, very inviting. Very roasted characteristics, very malty, very crackery. Like burnt crackers. Aromatics are strong, very strong. So I am anxious to get in here. Prost. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know those characteristics right off bat, man. There's some burnt characteristics in here. It is burnt. And by what I mean about burnt, I'm talking about take a piece of, prime meat, whether it's a steak, whether it's even bacon, man. Bacon would be a perfect example for this. I would say take that meat and char it. Now take that char and actually chew it up, man. And there is some burnt malt in here. I wonder if that leads towards the lead us into temptation style of letterings here. There are some burnt characteristics in here. It's not off-putting. By no means it is not off-putting. But at the same time, it deters from the flavors of this lighter bodied Marzen style beer. I'm saying a Marzen style beer because it does have that big caramel. It does have the a little bit of that leafy green grassy kind of light hop bitterness, but the burnt characteristics in this kind of takes over with the hop style, and it just like you just get like a one shot of a hop presence. You're getting a lot of caramel, you're getting a little bit of a hop presence, and then you're getting a lot of burnt malt characteristics. I don't know if that was I don't know specifically if that was meant to be. Let me take a look at this bottle real quick. Nothing polishes the Congression like the medium-bodied copper-colored Oktoberfest lager. The heavenly flavors and aroma of roasted malts, tempered by a crisp, clean finish, for a sensational sermon guaranteed to lead us into temptation. Okay, so what I'm taking from that is definitely roasted. Okay, they might have roasted a little too long because I'm tasting a little bit of a burnt characteristics or a char. So I mean, they might have turned the heat up just a tad bit, hence the flames on the bottle. All that red background is flames. I don't know if you can see that from here. I don't know if you people have had this this specific beer, but the word Mad Bishop is actually in flames. So I don't know if they actually went just a tad bit too far and turned the heat up and just was like woof and kind of charred them. But overall, it's good. I mean, there is some lacing there. It is a nice beer. It's a clean, crisp lager, Marzen style beer, an Oktoberfest style beer. It's just I'm stuck on that little bit of a smoky char kind of flavor. And it's there. It is definitely there. It's like definitely a crackery malt char. But with that said, man, hey, it's not a bad beer. It is an Oktoberfest style beer. I would add this to the list of Oktoberfest style beers. Not high on my list, but mid-grade. It's got all the flavors there. It's got a particular interesting flavor. But at the same time, not one of my favorite flavors. A little off-putting. But with that said, man, peace, pro, Stews, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you disliked it. Hey, if you've had this beer, let me know in the comments below. And with that said, man, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, because I don't want any of my viewers getting in trouble for drinking and driving or texting and driving. That is a very bad thing. That is a no-no. Peace. See you guys again up on the flip side. Later.